Okay.
Okay. This is the levee here, and on the other side of the levee is the floodplain of the Mississippi River, and this is Quapaw Landing, which is where we started our 3-day adventure from, and it's located on a back channel of the Mississippi, back channel of Island 63. Here's Island 63. And the name of our website, www.island63.com. We put in here and floated down the back channel, got out in the main channel of the river, and came down, started back towards the northwest, and entered the mouth of this little lake here that's called Modoc, and took a look at the willow forest in here, and then continued on down around Burke's Point. Came in between two islands right here at the top end of Island 64, and set up a camp right here on the inside channel of Island 64, where we stayed our first night. The next morning we got up very early, and about an hour before sunrise we set off paddling down the back channel. The moon was setting over the Arkansas levee, and we paddled out back into the main channel and entered the mouth of Melwood Lake. Melwood is an old oxbow channel. The whole Mississippi River used to wind like this, and then came out like this, or maybe even came out wider, and then did a big loop here, and then did another big loop here. Made two giant oxbow lakes, and in 1924 this was straightened out here, and both of those old channels of the river were isolated and became lakes. And as we were floating along into this point, Mississippi, this is the state of Mississippi on this side and Arkansas on this side, but at this one point here we had Mississippi on the west side of the river and Arkansas on the east side. So that's one of the tricks the river plays, that reverses landscapes. And we entered the mouth of Melwood Lake here and watched the moon set, turned around, came back out, back into the main channel, floated down around this big bend here, very turbulent place, and made a landing here at Modoc, where the levee crevassed. It broke in 1927. There's another little oxbow here, and we took a look at the gravel bar in here, and then we got back in the canoe, and then we paddled back up into that oxbow lake and looked at a big beaver lodge up here, paddled back out, and then went down a little bit to the top end of Island 69, which it's now located right about here, and camped the top end of 69. And then this morning we pushed back out and came around the bottom of this bend and took out at Hurricane Point. And this is Hurricane Point here, mile 610 miles upstream of the Gulf of Mexico.